Yesterday was Katiba Day, a day where leaders met at Kicc to commemorate the 16th anniversary of the 2010 Constitution. In fact, here are some of the images. Now in this video I wanted to look into what was discussed by the leaders on stage, because believe you me when I say this, walichoma kuchoma. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, take a keen look at this image. Then have another look at this image. Yup, that's exactly what Chief Justice Martha Koome went to do at that function. Because the moment she was given the microphone, she removed her begging bowl and started asking for renovations of the Supreme Court.
You can see the Supreme Court. It looks actually very dilapidated. Your Excellency, you renovated the State House recently. Look at the Supreme Court. We need institutions that can even reflect the power, the authority, and the mandate that is given to the institution. Our budget is so meager, so that even as we say we want to reach the last mile, we have now 60 small claims courts. Everybody in the 150 court stations we have is asking for a small claims court.
Notice how she starts by begging for renovations of the Supreme Court, then she realizes she's coming off as selfish, so she has to start padding with jargon, of course, about small claims courts. I don't trust Koome to nullify an election stolen by William Ruto in broad daylight. Even Maraga had a sense of pride. He would ask for an increment in the judiciary's budget. Then the judiciary will know what to do with their money. This one is outright asking for things. We want a renovation of the Supreme Court. We want this. We want that. Is that not how slay queens behave? She wants a new handbag. She wants her nails done. She wants her toes done. But women who know their value, they'll ask for X amount. How they use it, they're the ones who know. This one is a red flag. Naruto kama atajenga hiyo Supreme Court, and you're expecting Martha Koome to nullify anything even when it's obvious hii kitu imeibwa. Yikes. Number 2, for a brief moment, President Ruto lost his humility and started lecturing us for our perceived foolishness. Just listen into this.
If you choose a thief and expect that they will not steal from you, you are not being intelligent. If you choose somebody who is incompetent and expect them to deliver on anything, then you are not being serious. If you choose a person who has no vision, who has no plan, who has no agenda, and expect them to take your country anywhere, then you are not being serious.
You are right, Mr. President. We are all fools for electing a thief. But also remember the Swahili saying, mjinga akirevuka, mwerevu yu mashakani. You will see our newly found wisdom at the ballot come 2027. Don't worry about our stupidity for now. Number 3, Eric Latiff, who for what it's worth, seems to be the only journalist worth his salt these days, made Gladys boss Sholei start hitting evasive maneuvers the moment she got questioned about people in parliament selling TSC slots. Here's a tip.
The Honorable Speaker, Moses Wetangula, recently spoke of some MPs receiving letters for appointment of teachers. And I know that matter was live, even in Parliament, by some members of Parliament yesterday. As the head of Parliament, how do you respond to this? Is Parliament an extension of the executive?
Okay,
or the recruitment agency of the executive? Okay,
Latiff, let me remind you again politely that we're here to discuss and take stock of Katiba at 16.
Indeed it is.
And so I have not come here to discuss rumors that are out there. What you can do, when I come to your TV station, that will be a valid question to ask. So I politely decline to answer.
Okay.
I mean, Gladys Bose-Sholei is not a fool. The two-term cabal are on record having sold the TSC slots that they got for 400,000 Kenya shillings. In fact, he's one victim who allegedly got duped by the office of the Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheriot. Not my words, just listening to the explainer.
Because of this, to education. So I think a bachelor's degree. Our connection is genuine. But camera free never sargali to Guja. Obviously free. He in Bitca 50 over 1 day to 70 to 20. Nimechuna hii ready nege ga 200.
So itinye MPESA statement?
Kala. Hey.
And Gladys Sholei, when questioned about this is her response. To which end we say this. Well, that's that, guys. Let's head on over to X to see what Kenyans had to say about this Katiba Day, particularly in response to the president's own little celebratory tweet, and I quote. Faith Imani said, "You carried out a campaign against the constitution that you seem to be suddenly acknowledging. How can you suddenly become very clever?" Gandalf the Black said, "You're the embodiment of unconstitutionalism in this country. Getting you out of the way is the only guarantee to the restoration of democracy." Omami the Sixth said, "You opposed the passage of the new constitution and you have never believed in it. That's why you killed Gen Zs and abducted many Kenyans who are exercising the same constitutions. Shame on you." Daisy said, "How do you commemorate a constitution you never believed in? Hypocrisy." Professor JJ said, "Mudavadi holds an unconstitutional office and here you are talking about the constitution. Quite ironic, right?" And finally, Arthur Guinness said, "Your government killed Eric Shieni, Rex Masai and others for defending our constitution. We will never forget that." And he added this image of comrades carrying one of their fallen as a result of extrajudicial killings and police negligence. Well, that's that. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below, guys, and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's Ads the Day. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. Someone once asked me why marketing is so important. And I said, 2 reasons.
Oh, wow.
Number 1, you get to have clients. That's cash flow. Number 2, if you have a business idea that you're not too sure about, long before you go all in on that fancy website, the office, or the corner shop, you can do a small ad campaign and see if there's an actual market for you.
Oh, wow.
So if you'd like to market with us, WhatsApp us at 011538 2900 and we'll make it happen. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.